Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a...
I say seasons because I'm meeting seasons. Like, as soon as that league started, I was torching everybody else. And the reason why is because Madden was so much better back then. The ball actually didn't just fucking go on a line, like, to the receiver. There were actually, like, high arcing passes and shit that you could get in between linebackers. Shit, you could actually run the ball without fucking having to worry about every single fucking player stuffing the line of scrimmage. Some bullshit.
Back, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
It's over. It's over. It's really overpowered this year, though. Out of everything, like, people can really just do maybe like 3 or 4 plays and be down the field in a jiffy. No problem.
First carry for the ex-Utah State Aggie, Darwin Thompson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
I'm playing the league game. Yeah, that's how you know I don't fucking care about this last league game. Talking to you, not playing this seriously.
To hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30,
might fuck around and still try to win this game. I don't know.
Into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
He's coming. We got double up. 45. Mike, 45. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, Riblin.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. Hey, alert 3. Check in team. SOS.
They run the counter. It's Thompson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Bro.
Defense had a chance to...
I'm not trying to go.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Watch the ship. Big Ed.
On the ground, it's Thompson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Nice, sweetheart. Attack. 22 jet bomber. 10. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They will run for the first time here with White. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And not liking what he's seeing here, Mahomes is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Check 50, check 50. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Shift, shift.
Now they try the right side here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Shut down. Motion, motion. Check, check, check. Shift. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, check. 43. Blue Dan. 15.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now a carry for White. And down inside the 15 he goes. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Yellow. 180. You don't want nothing. Pick up the ball. Say. Check nickel. Shift. Switch.
On first down, Thompson looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Darren Lee there to get him down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 43. Check 13.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Hey, 43, 15.
They go with White on the counter, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Slam. Watch twist.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Watch out.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Check safety. Bang. Hey, 57. 43-66. Mullet high. Check 31. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch the safety creep.
This is Thompson. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Yellow. Check, 43. Watch. Hey, Sunday. Babe's out. Check 4. Slam. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
And they give this time to the tailback. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Motion. Hey, check motion man. Recon, 132 fight. Motion man.
On 2nd down, it's White. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Check. Showing up. Rush in. He's checking. Crash.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Let's go, baby.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And he'll give it here to his running back. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on... First down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
64.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. 2nd and 5. And this is incomplete.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, Delta.
They'll look to throw here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They'll set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
You got nothing. Check that.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down.
Attack, attack! Bravo! Joker, 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 Joker! Attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Get that ball! Get that ball! Alert flare! Alert flare! 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 Kill! 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 Pick the edge! Pick the edge! Go! Go! Check 37! Check 37! He's crashing! He's checking crash! Checking hot read!
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely. For this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Ready? What we got? What we got? What we got? Watch twist now.
2nd and 15. Over the middle, it's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Get in the weight room. Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll drop the throw, and that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss two in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Tackled by Jordan Willis.
Yellow. Brings up second and 10. We got three, fellas. We got three.
On second down now, it's White. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line. Sponge, play 64, weak. Out, 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 out. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
On second down, it's White, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, you know, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
A throw taken in by Hamilton. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Deshaun Hamilton, 78 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 13-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They go with Thompson again. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Darwin Thompson, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. We're back now in KC. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got his tight end Fant. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Hill the intended receiver once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Check, lucky. Shift. Yellow. Check, 6 guys.
It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
No. Say. safe. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Shift, shift. Switch, switch.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 13.
They run it here with Thompson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now a handoff looking right. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look. Them off and taking away all hope, as we like to say.
What's up, Thomas?
Dalen, boy, I know you heard the news.
What's up?
Your boy Chris Harris is a LA Charger.
Shut the hell up, man. I ain't trying to hear that.
I don't know what's going on over there in Denver, but I think Von Miller next.
Looking ass.
I think Von Miller might be next. Hey, y'all just lost a key piece right there.
I mean, we picked up, what's his name? We picked up AJ Boye, so we'll see.
I mean,
AJ.
yeah, he's younger, so I mean, by maybe 2-3 years max.
to press advantages.
But I don't know why we picked up. I'm trying to think, what the fuck? Why did our Chargers do that? Who did we lose then for us to pick him up?
So whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position.
Like, that's why I'm trying to find out, who did we lose for us to have to go after another corner?
I'm gonna say we, so everything your team.
Well, I mean, you kind of know I've been with the Chargers, but I mean,
You been with everybody, boy.
well, I mean, cause I pick my teams during the season. Like, the Chargers are my team, but like I pick other teams during the season because they trash, so I like them. And I'm expecting breakout seasons because I mean, I know we're supposed to have a breakout season. I keep telling people I would have picked the 49ers, but they wasn't supposed to be this year.
Damn, that's crazy. I just lost my first game. No, play.
You lost.
Yeah, I lost. 23-7 to the Chiefs.
Damn, 23-7. That boy did you dirty.
Man,
go routes.
Boy, I literally had no starters in. Shit, I could have, like, that's why I was asking, should I go 16-0? I was like, nah, let me chill. I'm just chilling on that.
And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
Bro, I'm kinda like, I'm like a little.
Oh, did I say 23-7? I meant 30-7. Shit!
But smash, he made you pass the sticks. God, you over here laughing?
Nah, I'm laughing because we gonna play for real next time we gonna see them boys.
I think that trade got to you, that's why.
Yeah, bro, I was not that trade. Nah, the trade I'm mad about is we traded away Andy Janovich, bro.
I don't know who that is.
Fullback, bro. Traded away our fullback, bro. Shit pissed me off. For a next year 7th-round pick. Oh, we picked up Jarrell Casey, bro, for a 7th-round pick.
Okay, that's good.
Hell yeah, that's pretty good one.
That tells you what his mentality is. He's an attack coach. Always attack.
We gonna be ready.